Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great day, staying hydrated, drinking lots of water. Have eaten something at some point today? If you haven't, now's your chance to, because today we're sitting back, relaxing, and playing some more Danganronpa. Today is a 2-hour stream, so that should be fun, hopefully. I hope your guys' past few days have been going well. I haven't streamed the past 2 days because my play happened, and that was interesting, I guess. It went fine. I had to act in it as well. And that wasn't preferable, but I couldn't find anyone else to step in for the role after an actor drop, so you know, you do what you gotta do. My partner visited, it was a really great time. You know, and it's gorgeous outside, and here I am, sitting in my room playing video games. But yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into it. I don't have too much to say besides, next 2 weeks might be a little weird stream wise. I'll incorporate them into the schedule because next week is finals week here at college, and the week after that I'm graduating. So that might be a little bit weird, and schedule will definitely be changing once I get home because, yeah, I'll be available different time frames. I can change things because I won't have my classes here anymore. But yeah, I think that's about it. We're gonna jump right into Danganronpa. So last time we finished Class Trial 2. We're still at the verdict because it went for freaking ever and I had to go. So we're at a really weird ending point here. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. His bro do be dead, though. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya? You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead, do you realize that? Of course I do. Because this game is life or death. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that. I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, with the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual. So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and I saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning? Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought I would liven things up. You did that all to liven things up? So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create a fake murder scene? But dang, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Yes. We're done listening to your story. Moving on. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma. Oh, I'm up next? You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Bro, relax. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone as a victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. The noble son of a noble family, truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you, understand? In the name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion. So cool, it's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Alright. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind won't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell, and more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Oh. What? There's one thing I'd like to ask you. I genuinely don't recall what this is. Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. Alright. So we have someone working on the inside then. Oh, we finished chapter 2. Only 10 of us left. To be continued. The crazy diamond present? Okay. Yes. Achievement, 2 of a kind. Oh, hey. Oh my. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. So fair. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas. Oh God of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse. I do remember this. I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? That was Chihiro, Chapter 3, The Next Generation Legend, Stand Tall, Galactic Hero. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always. And I expected to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today. That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry. So it's just the 7 of us then? Looks that way. It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. Or not. Oh gosh. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it? I can't even imagine what it must have done to him. So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? If we haven't found any way out, and we still have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever? Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for? Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation not demon angel, pretty pudgy princess? Meggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon cat girl dog boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King? And what I mean is there's no 2D here. The mastermind put such a base desire on their advantage, bending you to their will. Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic. As the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? I mean, since the class trial's over and all. There should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time. Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may as well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation. Nobody called for you. How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderer self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need a little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Relax, chill, bro. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer. And after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Oh yeah. So, let's go this way. And let's go to the stairs because I think that's... Oh, let's go to the store. Do we have tokens? Give it a shot. Oh yeah, we have a lot. Let's put them all in. Put them all. Why not? Got an item. Lucky. Got an item. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it looks like a tree. I think that was it. Oopsies. Yep, let's get going. I got some things. It's this way. Oh no, I came from this way. Turn me around, bruh. Alright, so where's... Is there more stairs? Or... I don't know. Oh! Here. Yeah! The third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Oh! I'm starting to think the classrooms aren't worth checking. So maybe we just don't look there. Okay, so that's the stairs. The rec room? Okay. Oh, hey. So this... A recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would imagine a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines. Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. Hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. But nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags. And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out? Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what? Oops. Nothing, never mind. No, no, no. Anyway, that's it for my explanation. Bye-bye. Okay. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too. Life here would be that much nicer if you could just add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? Okay, let's look. So, there's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desks in the classroom, but also kind of not. Copy of Othello here. Pretty bad at it, though. The pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma or did the school buy it? There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here or was it always part of the school? Chair. A firm looking leather couch. Looks pretty comfortable. There are all kinds of different magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? Looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. Think that's it? Yes. Alright, so that was the rec room. Here's Kyoko. Let's talk to her. So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Big! Big, big, big! Oh, that's the stairs up, so that'll be open next. Anything over this way? Over yonder? Physics. Whoa! This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Hey. Hey, Taka. Don't you think this place is some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. He's upsetty. What's up with this ridiculously big machine? Oh, hi. Watch out. What? What, you want to do some quantum leaping? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels out in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What? Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier? It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you can even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars. Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it, it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier. And more than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering? Gosh darn you. Okay. What? Oh. Oh, it's a camera. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. Anything else? This? Oh no, I think it's this. Oh. Oh hey. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment is scattered all over. They're all covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. Oh, there's not much to look at in here. This is a tarp. Great observation. There isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. Just making sure. There's a bunch of files here. Probably old lab files or research data. Ooh, what's that? There's a monitor here too. What's the point of putting one in here? Okay. Yes. Whoa! Look around it a little bit more. What did I miss? This? What am I missing? Want me to talk to him again? Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some research institute? Yeah. Okay. Just an air purifier, is that really true? Oh! This is a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Still works. I should show the others later. Okay. There we go. So let's go this way now. There's a big area over... Oh, anything else? No. Over yonder. Ooh, art. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room. Something about it seems off. Or multiple somethings. What's off about it? Well, well, look at this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff? Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Sharambo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronponji makes. Sharambo's ability to express his movements of muscles is exquisite, as seen as his Mamakatsi series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing the century's greatest quality. Saburo Ronponji, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your elite is missing. Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Besides, the empty seat rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. It's a Venus statue. Definitely very art roomish. Oh wow. Wall. There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? Looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay. It's fine. Oh. This is a repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they'd use them for making sculptures. Pick that up last. A dolly. They must use it to move all these statues around. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. They were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after another. Why is it only 3 people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by, "That's mine, give it back." Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. "You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth." "What's going on with that picture? Do you know?" "I'm not telling you nothing." "Why can't you give me a straight answer?" "Never mind, I don't know why I bothered asking." I discovered lots of stuff, and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Oh, okay, great. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as I rushed into the dining hall. "Hina!" I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. "Are you feeling better already?" "Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot." "You do love those donuts." "But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?" "Well, my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately." "They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina is pretty much the same, it looks like." "Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk." "Anyway, I was worried about you." "Sorry." "Besides that, you..." "Geez, your knockers are huge." "What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on the production?" "Jeez. Stay away from her, fiend." "Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka?" "Right." I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery." "It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it?" "What does that even mean?" "Never mind, it's about the nurse's office, remember?" "I remember, but it's locked." "Actually, not anymore." "Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine?" "It did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff." "I see, that's disappointing." "It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here." "I'm not sure if it's that disappointing." "Oh, I just remembered I saw Byakuya a little while ago." "What? Where was he?" "You're kind of scaring me." "Where was he?" "He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library." "So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me." "She just ran off. Is she okay?" "We should not concern ourselves with her." There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Apparently it was an air purifier. What's something like that doing there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. I searched the entire third floor, but all the windows in the halls and rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it. You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to another, testing each metal plate. None of them budged. It would seem escape via the third floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. There was an art room on the third floor, and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around. A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine. Well then, let's see it. What the heck? This thing is like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. Doesn't have a timer or anything. On top of that, it appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange. Rude. She's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What? Where'd you find it? In the physics lab? It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day, along with my phone. Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab? But look at it. It's got all messed up. Like, when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. That's it? It's not in mint condition. I don't need it anymore. Well, were you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. It's no use. Okay. Oh, there she be. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me. What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together. Those 3? And the 3 of them were laughing. It showed the 3 of them together laughing? One could have been taken. And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows. Then the picture wasn't taken here? But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here or after we got here, I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture. That's impossible, after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. They're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That was an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Okay, spit it out. There is also something that's been bothering me. What's bothering you, Celeste? It's about Hina. Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something you can't hide, no matter how hard you try. Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose just gets a little bit longer. For real? Actually, no. But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes. Why? Why would you lie about that? Are you feeling guilty about something? No, that's not it at all. It's just, I have a reason for it. A reason? To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth? I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost? Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are... See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happening up till now. I ended up getting a little more upset. So, to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again? And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro. Boo, hello, hello, welcome. No way, a ghost? It's simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it. You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you. What are you gonna do, Celeste? I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here? He's not okay. I guess that's a yes. He's a little shook. It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps. Shut up. What if he actually shows up? Freaking Cthulhu. The hair in this game is crazy. Yes. Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw kind of a pale outline of Chihiro. Can I just look at it? Do I have to talk to anyone? Is this the locker? There was something in here. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here? And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost? I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Freaking roasted. Man, if I had the love clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay? It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions. Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here? Maybe someone hid it here. If that's the case, we found it pretty easy. Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean? Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera. Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it? And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro's, shining pale green. I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Got it. Just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. So first of all, we'll have to wake it up. Right? Start hitting random buttons on the keyboard. And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There are a bunch of different icons on the desktop. There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name. Could you please let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us. Master, are you here? Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me! Chill, bro. Calm down, it's not a ghost. Then what is it? I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then? I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. The Rust Lake, yes I have. It's Chihiro. Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program? It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning? To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay? So it came in a little late. What's the lore of this game so far? So it's too much to explain because I've been playing this for several streams. So you would have to go back and watch the VODs. There's just too many to explain. But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it's called alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego. A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. It's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this? Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to the dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But, you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes, yes? I believe I'm on fire. You freak. You're a freak. You're a freak. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy. And also a computer program. That aspect is no problem. Okay. That aspect? Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to this school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong, so it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me. So, because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted, even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say. That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Why? Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room? There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do? Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time, different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel, that's for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born in a battlefield. I felt like that was what the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low, so I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that? Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming? Or could he have actually been worried about us? What's wrong, Hiro? Nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access. That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. That's true. This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped. For now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work. So, should we get going? Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi, let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his clue, or his cue, Hina has gained enough experience to level up. So was the awesome something. Monokuma, you guys seem all in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied. Yeah, just because he demands something doesn't mean we have to do it. Do it? You mean like do it? Do it? Why is everyone freaks? What do you mean do it? Do it? Gross, he said do it. You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections, so we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we were all so pleased. That's right. Speaking of which, okay boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath. Jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room. Nuts and dang it, we totally lost another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, should we head back to the dining hall now? Hold on. Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is a perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. You're absolutely right. What the heck? I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? I can't do that. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. A king? What? What about your man's fantasy? Not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to spy on them. I see. Can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That prime of fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer. Hello. Fantasy, my fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh? The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. Sure. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe. If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Is there only 3 of us guys now? Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall. Man, what a nice bath. Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure. Indeed. Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that. That's what I figured. We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something. After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents? Oh, have I got your attention? Let's head to the gym, where your presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on and everything will become clear. What is it? What are you scheming this time? It's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized. It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us, so for now, we have to just endure it, come what may. What are the dirty secrets he's gonna give us? With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us. To be kept waiting by the likes of you, rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple, right foot, left foot, right foot. The same as always. I see. Her, on the other hand. Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kind of late to add that to the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk? Anyway, it looks like everyone's here. Which means... Oh, cutscene. It looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started. Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time? Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again. You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes, you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this! $10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's $10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is not nearly enough. When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we killed each other for money. She's right, you can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much, I don't give crap, for serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Hifumi, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then, just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever's gonna happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. It's nighttime. It's that time already, huh? Before we separate, let me remind you, starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said. Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms. And don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good, then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill someone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's a lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Little kids have it so easy. Because they can pull a Lil in front of their name. And right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by like at least 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, Lil arsonist, Lil war criminal, Lil destruction of the environment, Lil hit and run, Lil death tax, Lil Great Depression.
Even the darkest subjects can suddenly become lighter. Our dreams are expanding. Ding ding. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Well then, I guess we should head to the dining hall. Let's do that. So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Byakuya and Toko are a lost cause, but it looks like Taka's dedicated to stop coming for good too. It's like he's just given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night? Yeah, I didn't have any problems. I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, but there weren't any problems there either, but Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but it's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind. I would have thought that would have been obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it? That's a good question. Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi? No, it's just like you said, we all need to be very careful. Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips. Why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? Hifumi was doing a naughty. We ate breakfast in a rush and then headed back to our rooms. Okay, we're gonna make some friends today. What should I do today? Let's go make some friends. First people that we find, we're going to be friends. Best friends. Nobody's around here. Seeing if there's anyone out in the open first. Anybody want to be my best friend? Can we be best friends? What the? Where's everyone? Hello? What? I just want to be best friends. I got gifts. I got presents. Hina! Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork. That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Should I hang out with Hina? Yes. You wanna go for a run to relieve some of the stress? Hina and I went for a light run through the school. Hina and I grew a little closer today. I do want to give present. What presents do we have? Oh, we already used it. Okay. Quality chinchilla cover? I don't know what that means. We've given that, we've given that. We've given these, I think? I think we have given that as well. I don't know what that means. Sacred cheese sprig. Let's give her the chinchilla cover, because I don't know. It's kind of intense, Makoto. I mean, it's not really what I was expecting. I don't think she was too happy with that. I gave you something, though. Be happy, because I gave you something. Someone visiting me! Oh, Taka! Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? You mean alter ego? He's still alive? No, not quite. Let me see, I want to talk to him. Taka. The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego, but even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going? Hey. Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, understand? And on the laptop, there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Oh, will you just tell me what you want to say and I'll type it in for you. Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please? Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked them. And then, do you hold yourself responsible? If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape. All of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark, and what appeared next was... You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you? A man's only worth is as much as the load can carry. You get it, right, bro? Heck, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's... Sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation, using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him. So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed. Take the time to indulge your regrets. You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone? Taka? Oh, what? It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Those words, deep within my heart, they're inside of me. Oh, what the heck? Taka? Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes. Don't worry about it. Guess I kinda caused a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice. I'm a new me. I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt. Okay, Taka, just calm down. I am calm, and don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me. I am me. Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on. And I took off after him. But someone stood in my way. As if tagging Taka out, she briskly walked into the dressing room. What do you think you're doing? Kyoko. See, this is just. Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems. Not just for me, for everyone. Sorry. If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freakout? I'm seriously worried about him.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't miss the best bus stop.
It's nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, time for sleep. You want to know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just brought the latest big budget video game. They said they sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies, even though I never actually played it.
I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
Okay, bro.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened with Taka yesterday. Yo, I've been waiting. Are you the only one here? Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Went on ahead to where? We can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath? Someone help! Hifumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me. I never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now. What happened? She's trying to kill me. Hifumi pointed at. Huh? Kyoko's trying to kill you? I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. The same mistake? What did he do? He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed alter ego without permission. And when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely. What were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work, I suppose I have to clarify myself further. Please don't kill me. I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you. I just want to hear him explain himself. Hifumi, could you tell me what happened? Well, I was just talking. Which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her was just so much fun, and I just... Okay, time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but Hifumi, you're not going to tell us you fell in love or something, are you? That I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love? That's... Wait, no way. Is this love? I happened to do psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once, and that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. And your eyes just now, I saw the same look in his eyes. Shut up, she's not a mannequin, she's an angel. And don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words. Yeah, you're totally in love. How did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. What a freak. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff, and I saw she was a well-designed program. And it was like, how can I say, it was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. But she's definitely not a normal girl. Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Your stories are so interesting, Ifumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you have to teach me. That's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me. Besides my mom, I mean. Your mom says stuff like that to you? It's kind of amazing all by itself. That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. And before I knew it, I found myself, liking her. Her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard. Even the keyboard? I think you have misunderstood the situation, Hifumi. Alter Ego was not interested in who you were. It was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence. It exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear things it did not know. You are an expert in many things Chihiro would not have taught it about, for what it is worth. Alter Ego wants that information, that's all. I know. I do know that, but still. Are you saying it's totally hopeless? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Hey, you jerks. I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber jabber on about whatever. Taka, are you back? Who the heck is Taka? You? Listen up, I'm me, got it? You're who? Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo. So like, Kiondo, I guess. I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe. What the heck kind of fusion is this? What's happened to you, Taka? Actually, I told everyone what happened the day before. So because of what Alter Ego said to him, are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. Ghost? No, there's no such thing. What are y'all whining about? Come on. Gosh, you're really freaking cheesing me off. Hey, Ifumi. Yes? I don't know what you're thinking, but bro belongs to me. Alter Ego, he's an exact copy of the one who gave my soul back. And I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What? I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now. Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love. Well, me and him have been melded together in the same white-hot heat of friendship. Come on, you guys. Moron, talk down to me and I'll ram my fist into all four of your vital points. Well, I punch at the speed of sound, and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag. Knock it off, both of you. This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Kyoko's right. If anyone dares disturb our peace any further, they'll have to deal with me. Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear? I can't hear you. Yes. Got it. Okay. Then let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long. Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning? Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine. After watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. I'm tired already. I have to pull myself together. What should I do? Make some friends. Besties. Anybody around? Besties. Where y'all at? Let's get some more gifts. We got some coins. Yes, let's try it. What do we get? What the heck? Alright, that's it. I don't even know what it is. Oopsies, didn't mean to do that. Anybody? Anybody upstairs? On the third floor? Anybody? Anybody? No. Guess we gotta start checking the rooms now, huh? So we got this way. Anybody in the art room? No, Byakuya. Geez, when is the next life or death killing game gonna begin already? Or will I have to get things going myself to alleviate this boredom? Sure. I suppose it's no use arguing. I will deign to give you a tiny fraction of my time. I spent a tiny fraction of time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Yes. But I don't know what we have. Oh, roller slippers. Interesting. That's what we got. So let's... So if we just give him a tumbleweed? Yeah, I thought yeah, I did already give that away. I don't know what that does. You think you can move me with this? I'm not so easily impressed. I have a question for you. Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore, so answer my question. I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is I was picked at random from a pool of normal students. So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into this school. I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate. Which is to say, I'm the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin with calling me that, in fact. It's really taken this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished this mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. People are being loud outside for some reason. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. Still have some time. Yes, so let's go find another person. Oh, Genocide Jill. So how about this weather? We have no idea what the weather is. Is it a really good idea? Yes. Hey. Oh, sorry. If you don't mind hanging out with a serial killer, I don't mind hanging out with a chump. Genocide Jack and I killed some time together. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? You get the roller slippers, because I think that's the last thing that I have. You sure? I'd be happy to take that off your hands. Yeah, I guess she did like it.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already. Guess I'll go to bed for today. Happy New Day. I'm the kind of guy I don't want to celebrate a new year. I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating, so
Happy New Day!
that was a short one.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I'd better get to the dining hall. When are we gonna get another murder? Taka and Kyoko are not here today. Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka. May as well just forget about that guy. You don't have to get so mad. They're rivals in love, what are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity. My guess is you're already infected. Can you really catch it? Stop being vulgar. Let's eat breakfast. But as soon as my hands approached my food, that voice. The doors to the dining hall exploded open and a figure appeared. So it's you, Genocide Jack, and don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious. I'll give you a hint. I am wearing red lingerie today. I don't think anyone wanted to know. Hold on a second, you... What's your top power level? Like 35, 22, 33? You start out big on top and try to look thinner down south. Look at your melons, they're seriously gargantuan. Why is she obsessed with Hina's chest? Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? What the heck? You're starting to freak me out. If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy. So what do you want? Surely you were not here to join us for breakfast. Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story? A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now. Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it. I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm gonna feed your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you? But this isn't democracy. Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing. Whatever, if nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious. Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that. Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting? Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward. That's why you came? To give us amazing advice? It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself. Yeah, let's get out of here. You don't need to come with me. You don't have to play hard to get master. You can just play hard. That doesn't make any sense. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall. He ran away? So he's running hard to get, I see. So at the end there, what was that all about? Just now Byakuya was like, maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different and getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast and went back to our rooms. I'm out of gifts. So let's just hang out with people and not give gifts. For the first time in this whole thing, I don't have any gifts to give. Nobody's out at the entrance. Anybody in the gym? Nope. Okay. Let's go back here. Check this way. Awesome. Let's try the bathhouse. Nope. What the heck? Where is everyone? Oh, Hifumi. Well, if it isn't Mr. Naegi, how can I help you? Yeah, we'll hang out with Hifumi. So you want to be around me, huh? That means you must have realized that I have certain powers. That's right, my greatest power is my ability to negate the powers of others. I've never actually used it in a fight yet, but I'm not worried, because whatever abilities they have, all I need is my power of negotiation. Hifumi cornered me and made me take part in his delusion. Hifumi and I grew a little closer today. I don't have anything. Now then, this time would you like to learn about one of my many legends? Your legends? Naturally, you don't become the ultimate fanfic creator without a few legends sprouting up around you. One such legend is how in middle school I was able to convince the school to create a fanfic club. And from that day I exposed myself and my fanfic to the world at large. By the way, do you happen to know what all my work is based on? Sorry, no idea. Well, surely you've heard of the highly acclaimed anime Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Now you might think that sounds totally cliche, but you would be wrong. I didn't simply copy the pretty girl princess in Princess Pickle's style. I took a totally meta sci-fi approach. My perspective was seen as quite odd, of course, but if you really look at what I was doing, my version of Princess Pickles was the total antithesis of the new wave sci-fi movement. In fact, it was my response to J.G. Ballard's speculative fiction stylings. My geekdom is leaking out again, I apologize. Anyway, unlike most fans, I never saw Princess Pickles as your type mo anime? I'm not ever sure how to pronounce that. Yeah, I definitely got that impression. But I can't believe you were able to single-handedly persuade the school to let you make a club. That's because I bribed them with a cut of my profits. Profits? I've only gotten better at it. I'm blowing up. Now then, up till now, I've always focused on taking part in Princess Pickle's single-setting events. Single setting? It's when a circle gets together to come up with a project or event focused on only one show or series. So Princess Pickle's single setting event would only allow works involving Princess Pickle, see? On the flip side, if there's no restriction on the number of properties, do you know what that's called? A single setting event only allows material from one show or series, and the opposite of that, of any property. Free for all? That's absolutely right. There are actually plenty of free for all events every year, and yet, more and more slackers are showing up with no idea what fanfic really means. It's so annoying. So, in order to crush these peons with all my might, I'm gonna start taking part in more free for alls. Crush them? That doesn't sound very friendly. I don't participate in these events to make friends, and I cannot forgive those lazy bastards. And don't tell me to ignore them. If you let some little wimp survive, you'll regret it later. Play any RPG where the villain spares the hero when he's level 1, and what happens? Boom, dead. Kinda get it, but I kinda don't. It's a dog-eat-dog industry where only the most brutal survive. But don't worry, I'm gonna start you off easy by getting involved in some simple cosplay action. I'm gonna get involved? Wait, did you say cosplay? You're a pretty good looking guy. If your costume was decent enough, I might even let you work my booth. I bet you could even get yourself a magical girl harem.
Yes, indeed.
So with that in mind, let's change the world of fanfic together. What does that even mean? I probably looked like I was running away as I went back to my room. Okay, let's go find another person to talk to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It scared me. I don't give a toot about you. Where'd Master go? Tell me or I'll kill you. Alright, you can help me track down Master. Genocide Jack and I chased after Byakuya for a while. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? There's something by the door. There's a slip of paper on the floor by the door. I'd better check it out. This piece of paper looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. Meet in the dining hall. The handwriting's really good. But to want to meet up so suddenly, who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out. Okay. Who it be, though? Oh, Makoto. Hero? Then the letter I found in my room? Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting's really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost could come and haunt you. Who taught you that, and why did you want to meet with me? I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko? I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what'd you say about a late night bath session? Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost. Hiro grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered in my ear. It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it, Hiro. Let's go take a dip together. It's probably louder than I needed to be, but me and Hiro hurried into the dressing room. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out. How long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up. What do you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. I just remembered I have crab rangoons in my fridge. Sorry. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that? How rude. A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master. Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up. Anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete. You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So what are we doing here? Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with the alter ego, right? Totally. Did he find out a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? It's gone. Gone? I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered. Alter ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What? You're kidding, right? What, she's gone? You can't be fudging serious. What'd you do with him? Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to? I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us. Maybe we just missed it. I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then... The solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could only have been him. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that. You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big jiggling sack of fat. Whoa! Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong, it's you. I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess. No, there's no way either of them did it. Why not? I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room. What? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell. Exactly, which means it wasn't them. Then who was it? The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind, and if it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply it was someone else. Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us has to be the thief. Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There's a traitor among us. One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy, and that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible? There's no way. Why did you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care. I don't care who. Someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her, I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again. Same here. How many times did they have to kill Bro before they're happy? I'll beg, I'll scrape my head across the ground, just please give him back. This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kinda get how they feel. I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe, for the moment at least. If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here. So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him. Something else? That doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man. Using the power of love. It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you're too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if we, just for tonight, you can try to endure it. Okay, then let us part for today. We will begin our search for alter ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter ego, gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that was taken away from us. We couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then could it really be true? Whoever stole alter ego, could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true. No, it can't be. There's no way. I didn't even realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. I threw myself into bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into restless sleep. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, and society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Today we have to look for alter ego. To the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and headed to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting there for me, okay. I forget how to pull up my stuff. No, that's not it. Is it Q? Oh no, Q gets rid of that. That's interesting. Is it Z, X, 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 X? I'm trying to stop for today. That's what I'm trying to do. I just want to make sure that's saved. Yes, it did. My voice is starting to get a little sore. We're just going to stop a few minutes early. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Yeah, that was really fun. I don't have much to say. I did post my stream schedule for this coming week, so I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some LCC SMP. And let's see if there's any friends streaming right now that we can raid. While I'm doing that, if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. It takes 2 seconds and it's completely free, so you can always unsubscribe later. Let's see. No friends are streaming right now, so we're just gonna end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.